Hello, these messages are for the collective. I hope you're all doing well. So this is for any zodiac sign. It doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. We're going to check finance and career with the tarot dice. Okay, so we'll see what's happening there. I'm also going to get new love. And for those of you that have a love interest in mind, we're going to get the overall energy of the connection for the two of you. And then their individual energy we're going to get on the Tarot of Dreams deck. We're going to dig. We're going to get some love guidance, advice messages. We're going to see who's affecting your overall energy. So don't go anywhere if you want to hear these messages, okay? So I'm also going to do pick a card here for the collective as to what your love guidance and advice messages are as well. So let's see what's happening. I hope you're all doing amazing. Don't forget to support this channel, these messages, and others. If it's helping you, this guidance and advice, please support others by hitting the like button. Not only that, but if there's some fantastic messages here, which I'm already seeing, you may want to claim these messages by hitting the like button as well. That'll be your positive thumbs up for yes. Yes, I want these positive messages because I can definitely see something great is coming towards you. Yes, it is. Okay, so look at, they're all jumping out. I'm not going to take all of them, but I am going to take the ones that have dropped on the table because that's a definite must. 1, 2, 3, 4. So keep in mind which ones you are called to. These will be your guidance messages. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig in. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I love getting these messages for us. So let's go ahead and dig in. Don't forget as well to hit the notification bell if you haven't done so already. Otherwise, you may miss some messages. I'm going to try to put the timestamps below as I go through each message here and make it a little easier for those of you that want new love, those of you that want to check in on a person that you're actually interested in at this time, etc. Okay, and finance. So let's go ahead. We're going to do the card pulling right now. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was fast. Okay, so these are the messages you will be meant to hear. So whatever you are called to, we will read near the end of the reading. Okay, let's get into your finance section. This will be the finance section, which is at 226. Okay, so I definitely feel many of you are going to move towards, I want to say, a lot of prosperity. I feel like you can definitely, whoever I'm talking to, whoever's watching, if this is you, again, this can be vice versa. This can be somebody you're dealing with. But what I'm getting here is you're going towards your shiny star, towards your destiny. I feel like for some of you, you are like really protecting what you've earned, what you've done so far, the accomplishments you've made. Like you're very, very determined to hold that close and keep that tight and take action towards, you know, making certain sacrifices in your life that will lead you to your happiness, to allow you to travel and allow you the freedom to just be you when you want to be you. Like, you know that your hard work's going to pay off, and it will. It's right here. Okay, so Spirit's telling you to continue to take action and make those sacrifices because you are working up to this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, which is about having it all. Some of you throughout going towards these career moves, these, whether you own your own business, whether you're in a stable career or you're looking to own your own business, whatever your situation is, while you're working hard, while you're making sacrifices, while you're protecting everything you have done up to this point, at least for now, is going to bring you in somebody into your life that will be the same as you. They will be on your wavelength. They're just as committed as you are. Okay, you're gonna find your balance. You're gonna find that nice equilibrium. You know, like you're gonna really feel really good about the changes that are coming. Okay, so that's finance. So continue to do whatever you're doing, because whatever you're doing, it's working, or it will work. So don't give up. Okay, you will have to make sacrifices, but whatever you're working on, keep working on it. Now, any major life changes, we're going to pull the major jumbo tarot dice. Death. Wow, there you go. You're going through a transformation. You're going through changes. So some of you have closed a chapter in your life, or you're just finished with something, you've had enough, or you're just going through this major transition, okay? And you're starting to realize that, you know, you in your own right can do what you set out to do. Excuse me. As long as you continue to, you know, be your authentic self, really, you know, I want to say, like I see an obsession here almost. Like you're in this real go-getting status here is what I'm getting. So continue to do that because it's allowing you to go through this transformation and it's going to make a huge difference in your life. Overall, yeah, trust your intuition. Many of you are high priestesses or you're becoming very, very intuitive and very aware. Some people definitely have stronger intuition than others, but if you're not tapping into it, then yeah, of course your intuition isn't gonna work for you because you're not tapping in. But for those of you that are, or those of you that are trying, or I feel like you will start to do that more and more as you go through these changes in your life. You'll see that what you really set your mind to and what you're willing to sacrifice really does make a difference. Yeah, look at that. Spirit saying you're bossing up. You have a lot of strength. Some of you are holding back from things you normally would have done before. Like you're really trusting your intuition that for you to go through these changes, you know what it's going to take. And it's kind of like make it or break it kind of thing is what you're telling yourselves for some of you here. And you're, yeah, I mean, go for it. You're doing awesome. That's what you're going to do. Nice. Look at the sun. Going towards happiness, success, growth. Are you kidding me here? Okay, so some of you, you may have held back your own growth for quite some time here, made certain sacrifices for other people in your life, and you've learned to set like necessary healthy boundaries, or that's what you need to do to go towards your growth and happiness. Again, it's going to bring you in a lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness here, a lot of peace. Like you're going to be able to travel, maybe somewhere warm and sunny, but besides that, I'm just talking traveling, forward movement overall. Like keep going, whatever you're doing. Or again, for some of you, that's the message. You need to make certain sacrifices, hold back certain things you normally would have done before because you need to go through this transition, this change, and make sacrifices to go towards it, what it is you really want. That's how you're going to experience forward movement. Awesome. All right. Again, hit the like button to claim these positive messages. All right. Let's see who or what is affecting your overall energy. Again, depends who's watching as to whose perspective it plays out from. So let's see what's happening. Okay. What do we need to know? Subscribing is free as well if you want to subscribe. Okay, so, some of you here, you have certain expectations here in your life. There's certain things that you hold near and dear that, you will never sacrifice. And that's okay. Absolutely. We all have our ideas in our lives of what we will sacrifice and what we won't. Okay. Look at that courtship. So I feel like maybe somebody surrounding your energy, if this is somebody you already know, knows that you have or they have a certain expectation that they wish for a courtship between you and them. Okay, maybe they see you as having these high expectations. So they may be trying to kind of like feel like they've really got to work up to it. Maybe you have some really strong boundaries, some really strong likes and dislikes for some of you I'm getting here. But this person also sees you as very giving, very loving, very nurturing. And they may expect this from themselves, whoever this is for you. This could be somebody that hasn't even come in yet. I definitely see a very deep and very bonded and very spiritual connection coming in between you and someone else. And this person is very, very much, I want to say, respected in their community. Like, they're held in high regard, or that could be how they're seeing you. But this is definitely somebody that wants to do things the right way. You're dealing with somebody who's very, very mature, has it together, or is getting it together. Because they know that you have certain expectations, okay? Occupation. Okay, so I feel like you are a very hard worker. And like I said, keep doing what you're doing because it's going to pay off here. So keep focusing here. I also have mature woman. So for some of you, this could be your work life as well. You're working in your community. You're a hard worker. You're seen in this very high light. You're very, very diligent, very hardworking, and you really put a lot of time and attention and detail into everything you do. Okay, you may meet somebody at work who, again, is on the same level as you, okay? Or you could be working for a company or even for your family that is run by, it could be family owned. I don't know why I'm getting that, but for some of you, that's what I'm getting. Maybe you're working for a family that's company owned and you end up meeting somebody in that company, in that business, or this is somebody you come together with and you become very high up in the community. Interesting. Let's see what's going on. Of course, that's not going to be for all of you. Remember, it's a general reading. Personal readings are open, by the way, at shacy.com. Don't forget as well to go check out the Pick a Soulmate pile. When you go into the, click on Shacy Tarot and you click on the playlist, you'll find your individual zodiac sign. You will find the Pick a pile. You will find other previous collective readings, etc. So go check that out. Okay, so there's been, I feel, a bit of a bridge to cross here. Okay, and again, I see you crossing it because it's like you're really, really a go-getter right now and you're really making things happen for yourselves. And I feel like, again, that's in business, that's in love. I feel like you're working so hard and love just kind of happens for some of you here. Oh my gosh, just as I said that, we have the swans. They're known to mate for life. Some of you could be in a twin flame union, but yes, of course, for those of you that don't believe in twin flame, definitely a union of two souls coming together, or if you're in a twin flame, one soul split into two. Okay, so this is definitely moving forward here, but sacrifices will have to be made. OMG, this looks amazing. This came up the other day too. Okay, somebody, you may have whipped somebody into shape, or this person's cracking the whip. Maybe whatever they're working on, or if they have their own business or you have your own business, like cracking the whip, working hard, making those sacrifices, making things happen, forward movement, travel, security here. Oh my gosh. Oh, the lady in waiting. Okay, so for some of you, female, male, it does not matter. It's not gender specific in tarot. It's all about the energy. This is, I'm waiting for you. Are you here yet? So somebody may feel like, if this is your energy, like you're cracking the whip, you're working really hard, you're doing what you need to do, you're very, very focused, and they see you as kind of like, you know, are you here yet? So somebody's waiting for somebody to hurry up, show up, and put this work in to cross that bridge. And meanwhile, somebody's working their tail off. OMG. Yeah, like, are you ready to anchor this connection yet? Somebody's ready to throw down an anchor. It's time for something solid. It's time for something real here. Okay, so some of you are definitely, somebody's going to court you here in the near future. They may bring you flowers, but this also represents there's something new coming in after a death. Like we're closing something out of our lives. We're going to be able to move forward here. Oh my gosh, and there's the sun again. Look at that. That is no joke right there. That's beautiful. So definitely going towards growth, happiness, success. If there was anything in the dark, something will definitely come to light here. Okay, so for those of you looking for new love, let's check. I mean, this could have been new love for some of you. It could be brand new love that you meet somebody in your community while working for a company or a family-owned company. Again, take what resonates for your connection. Either way, you're putting down roots. You're putting down strong roots here in the future. Okay, what's going on for new love for the collective? OMG, did you see that come out already? Creating something brand new. There's something coming here, something to get excited about. For those of you looking for new love, Spirit says that this is the one to be intimate. So, you know, it's about creating something new and getting excited. It's about the spark of something new. Okay, so after you go through something that's been, you know, difficult perhaps for many of you here with the death energy, whatever transition you're going through, because each one of you are going to be different. It's creating a spark in your life. It's like, oh, wow, like I can do whatever I want now. You know, I can do whatever I want now. And there's definitely a deep connection I want to anchor here. OMG, just as I said that. Some of you are becoming single, financially independent and stable. For some of you, you know, you may have been in a long-term connection or, you know, tied down somehow very heavy in your community, in a family situation. But you have had the strength to trust your intuition and go towards your happiness to make certain sacrifices, okay, is what I'm getting. What's going on for new love? Some of you definitely have a new spark, a new goal here. Yeah. Page of Swords. So many of you are doing your due diligence and checking things out before you kind of take any leaps, wondering what's going on. Just as I said that, making decisions, you know, should I do this or should I do that? I need to do this. I need to do that. Like somebody's like wanting to start something new. Okay. Some of you may decide to talk to others. Hopefully it's those that you trust, can trust. Be careful about who you trust, FYI. Okay, so be careful about that. What's going on for the collective and new love? Yeah, some of you are definitely closing out a chapter. You're ready for something new, and you've learned a lot. You learned a lot in your previous lifetime, your previous relationship, previous business, previous career, whatever it is that is closing out in your life here. You're like, I'm a lot wiser now. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Like you've gone through these lessons. Some of you may decide to travel the world, is what I'm getting here with the Eight of Wands and the world energy as well. Okay, and I'm getting here that some of you are wanting a second chance here, or you have a yeah, that's what I'm getting. You have a second chance. Again, it's like having a blank canvas and being able to paint whatever you want. You know, I want blue now instead of, you know, yellow or whatever. Like you have the option of creating your life here and the way that you want it from the learned experiences that you've taken now. Okay, and that's a beautiful thing. But some of you are just really not quite sure exactly whether to go left or go right. So twos are all about decisions and choices. So you're kind of like, should I? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I shouldn't. Like you're second guessing yourself. So I feel like that's where wanting to talk to others about, you know, doing things a certain way, researching how to maybe travel the world, the best way to travel the world. Or maybe for some of you here, like how do you close this chapter and become single? For some of you, you're not single yet. And so you're debating on how to make that happen, and you're very excited about it because you've made this decision and choice. Now it's a matter of putting the plan into action. With the King of Wands here, we definitely have that. For some of you, you're focused on what you feel is more important than what you used to think was important is not as important as it used to be. For some of you, you know, you are financially independent, you are stable, and what you want is someone to share it with, is what I'm getting. Okay, so definitely Spirit saying when it comes to new love, you know, the world is your oyster. You have a blank canvas. What do you want to paint? You know, it's kind of like if you're already stable and steady and have what you need financially, then go towards somebody that you can have that very deep spiritual bond with. Look at this. I mean, again, we've got the swans, but not only that, we have the Two of Cups. So there's definitely a partnership, a bond here. It can be business and it can be pleasure. It can be both. I feel like this connection could be both. So I feel like you'd have the best of both worlds and you'd be able to travel as well. Okay, let's get your guidance messages here. Hang on one sec. I wanted to get the mutual and your person's energy as well. So I'm going to use that Tarot Dreams deck now. So this is for those of you that already have somebody in your heart, in your mind. You're wondering what's going on with them. Okay, let's see. What's going on with the person that the collective is thinking about, who is presently on their mind? Oh, okay. This wanted to split right there. Okay, this person I feel is very, very focused on you. I feel like your ships are coming in, but I feel like they're very stressed. I'm getting that right off the bat. Okay, so there you go. Let's see. Let's dig in now. What's going on for the collective in their person that's on their mind in love? Whoever is on our mind. Oh, yeah. Wow. Truth, clarity. There's going to be a breakthrough. Look at that. 2 aces right off the bat and the Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to lock you down. They want to tell you the truth. They want to have open communication here. Okay, this may be hidden from you right now with the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. You definitely have your person coming in wanting things solid with you. Okay, so let's see. What is this person's intentions towards collective? What are their intentions? Oh, woo! Some of you may be seeing 111. Look at that. OMG. Look at that. Ace of Cups now showed up. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Are you kidding me? This is beautiful. This person, already feels bound and tied to you, them. There is definitely a very, very strong attraction between you and this person. You might actually be obsessed with each other. It could be. We're going to use some clarifiers, so just hang tough. We're going to use some clarifiers. Okay. So this person have been keeping their emotions to themselves because they may have learned lessons from their past where they're realizing that they need to go slow when it comes to money, stability. They're trusting their intuition, or maybe they're learning how to trust their intuition. Okay, they could be hiding their feelings right now because they've been feeling stuck. So maybe finances have been a bit slow to come in for this person that's on your mind. Okay, so they've been overthinking a lot of things and taking it slow because it's almost like this person is really... You see, look at this devil. It's like, I can leave. The cage is open. You see, the door is open to that cage. I can leave that cage anytime I want to, but I'm choosing to stay where I am because I want to take it slow when it comes to my stability. So this person may have had maybe trouble in their life where they weren't so stable. So like, you know, the stability, especially on a monetary level, is especially important to this person. You or them. Again, take what resonates, okay? 9 of Cups. Okay. So I do feel like they see you as their wish and they've been stuck thinking about, you know, something that they've been attached to. So maybe this person, again, is very attached to materialistic items, ideals, things like that. Like because they're obsessing about taking it slow when it comes to anything in a monetary fashion. So I feel like they feel bound and tied to maybe, you know, it could be a person, it could be a way of thinking, it can be a business. Maybe, you know, they're moving very slow in a business. It can be that they, you know, have a job that they feel bound and tied to, that they can't leave. Maybe they can't find another job in your area, especially if there's a physical distance here. But their wish is to take it slow because, you know, financially they feel like they need to trust their intuition. So they may have had experiences before where they didn't and, you know, went too fast and maybe it backfired on this person. I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here. See, the 6 of Swords. They want to be able to move on peacefully. They want to be able to leave their past behind and know that they did everything right. They want to know that things, you know, they did the best they can so that they can feel good about moving on. They don't want to like move on quickly and then feel like they left this big disaster, this big mess for somebody else to clean up. This is somebody that likes to take their obligations very seriously and think and consider other things, other people. They're just very careful, okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead now and pull the love, guidance, and advice messages. Wait. I wanted to get the clarifiers. Hang on. This is the first time I've done things this way, but I felt it was important. I'm going to use the wizard deck for the clarification. What are the clarifiers, please, as I call them out for the collective? Thank you, angels. Let's see what's going on for the collective. What are the clarifying messages? I definitely want to clarify this devil energy, so let's check this out. Okay. Why is this devil energy here for the collective? Clarify the devil energy. Why is it here? Okay, there you go. Because they're very, very, very determined to have this 2 of Cups with you. You are their obsession. You are their goal, okay? You are their goal. And it can be vice versa, absolutely. 6 of Pentacles. They want a balanced... They're very, very determined to overall have a balanced, stable, secure life. This person, they want peace, they want stability, they want things to be balanced. They're very dead focused on it. I think obsessive is a wrong word. I think this person is very intelligent. They're very goal orientated. They know how to provide and have stability because they have learned from their past mistakes what not to make a mistake on again. Clarify the Six of Swords, which is a good thing. That's very smart. Oh, man, look at that. Six of Swords, Three of Cups, clarifying the Six of Swords. This is, you know, again, I want to be able to leave that past behind in peace. And I want to be able to celebrate you and just concentrate on us. They want to be able to just concentrate on you and them and not worry about the past anymore. Okay? That's their goal. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, but that is their goal. Again, this person is very determined. Clarify the stuck energy, though, with the Eight of Swords. What do we need to know? Okay. So they think a lot because they don't want things to end painfully. They're trying to avoid any unnecessary pain in this transition, in this major change. They want to avoid that. That's very commendable. Kudos to those who do that. I mean, yeah, that's great. Unfortunately, of course, sometimes there are people around your energy that you have no control over what they do. You may be putting good out there and you're a good soul and you have high integrity, but unfortunately, sometimes there are those people around us who I call empty souls who doesn't matter how good your intentions are, your integrity is. If they have no integrity and they haven't gone through their lessons, then they just don't get it. They just don't get it, you know, and those are the people we can't control. Unfortunately, I've often said this, I wish I had a magic wand, you know. Yeah, wouldn't that be lovely? Anyways, this looks amazing, though. I mean, this person is really full of integrity, and I feel like, seriously, they're just very intentional in a very positive way. And like I said, you're seeing 111 or 1111. Wow. Yeah, that's spirit telling you you are on your rightful path. This is a beautiful thing. Very nice. Clarify the Ace of Cups for the collective, please. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The High Priestess. Amazing. Okay, the High Priestess has come up 3 times. That's no joke right there. Okay, the Sun twice, the High Priestess twice, the Two of Cups twice. You have a deep spiritual connection coming in. Trust your intuition, okay? You're headed towards growth, happiness, success, peace, harmony, balance. And balance is everything. That's a beautiful thing. What is this person trying to balance out in their life with the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords? Six of Wands. They want success. This person aims for success. They're very determined to overcome the obstacles. And I feel like they are and they will. And this absolutely can be you. It can be somebody you're dealing with. Again, always remember to flip the energies. I'm picking up the energy of many people here. Okay, with that being said, let's get your love, guidance, and advice messages. I also wanted to pull from the romance and love deck here as well. So bear with me. What are the messages in love for the collective? What do we need to know? What are the messages in love for the collective? What do we need to know? I'm going to drop another one on each pile. No peeking. No peeking. I need one more, Spirit. One more. One more. Okay. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whichever pile you're called to. Okay. You could be, called to 2 piles, 3 piles. Maybe you want to see all 4. Okay, whatever you want. This is your story. This is your reading. If it resonates for you. Again, for some of you, it could resonate immediately. For some of you, it could resonate 3 months, 6 months from now, a year from now. I've had repeat clients come back to me and nothing resonated, and then all of a sudden everything happened. So it does happen. For others, things have happened or are happening currently. So, each one of you, again, is going to be different. So let's pull pile 1. Let's start there. So your first message out. Together. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. And it goes back to what I said. For some of you here, this person or you or both of you, you already have everything in terms of tangible, whatever it is you need. And all you need now is love, is being together and enjoying simple things, okay? Is what I'm getting. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You're doing enough. even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. So I definitely am getting, again, the feeling that somebody is trying to balance their time, their decisions more wisely. Let's not like work too hard. Let's actually take some time out because we're doing good, or we will be doing good, that we will be able to take the time out. Okay, so I feel like that's why Spirit's saying, yeah, if you make all these sacrifices now, it's going to pay off at the end of the day for you, for this person. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone's feeling, watch what they are doing. So if somebody's not putting in the effort, if they're not reaching out, if they're not making plans, you know, then that, I would say, is somebody that is not an action taker. You know, it's up to you what you do. I can't tell you what to do, but I mean, I'd be letting go. But if this person reaches out and you know that they're making plans and you know that, you know, they're taking that action, well, there's your answer, right? Again, each one of you are going to be different, right? Some of us have definite deal breakers. This person definitely is showing up as having certain expectations, you know, and why shouldn't you? Absolutely. If you want success in a relationship, in a business, or anything like that, there will be sacrifices that need to be made. Sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. I definitely see there's a spark here. We have that Ace of Wands. There's definitely a spark here. So to keep the sparks flying, you know, surprise each other with doing little things. It may be little, but it means a lot to the other person, right? Or it should. Or you're with the wrong person. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you're unhappy with, ask yourself, why are you still there? Is it the fear of the unknown? Is it the fear of leaving toxic situations? That can be the best thing for you and for your soul and spirit. Be fierce. So if there's any toxic situations that you're leaving behind, or you need to leave behind in order to go towards what is meant for you and for you to experience happiness, there is nothing wrong with that. Why would you stay in a toxic situation? To impress everybody else, or because you're scared to get out of a comfort zone that's not so comfortable? No, this is definitely somebody who's taking the action and very devoted to protecting their energy. So whoever you are, kudos and congratulations. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. There you go. So somebody, I feel, is going to take the action to step out of their comfort zone and do something that they normally wouldn't do because they know it's a sacrifice that needs to be made. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Beautiful. Star. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So remain hopeful, remain optimistic. We have the star energy here. That's about going towards your destiny, towards your life purpose, towards a soulmate. You know, yes, absolutely. We're going to have to do what we need to do to get there. And look past what you feel are your incapabilities. Instead, focus on everything you've achieved so far. So in other words, don't look at your glass as half empty. Look at it as half full. Look how far you've come and how much further you can still go. Don't give up. Okay? It's okay for you to acknowledge your weaknesses, but keep in mind that they don't define you. Your strength and your beautiful soul are clear for all to see. Okay? So even though sometimes we might feel down in the dumps about ourselves or a situation, you know, a lot of people see your strength and they see how beautiful you are, and they see you doing your best and making sacrifices, even if sometimes you don't feel like you are. And for those of you that are around toxic people where they don't make you feel that way, those aren't your people. Beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. Okay, so again, for some of you here, maybe somebody has an issue where they have a hard time breaking free from a materialistic lifestyle. They work their butts off. That's all they think about is money rather than love. It's a kind of like, when is enough is enough? You know, you can't take these things with you when you die. Like, there's got to be, again, that happy life balance. Okay. Final messages here. Wish. Someone you wished for is coming into your life. So for some of you here, somebody's coming to anchor a connection. They're making sacrifices. They're getting out of a comfort zone. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. And isn't that true? Again, setting necessary, healthy boundaries is so important. Okay? Yeah. Show these people that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. Free yourself. Wow, there's definitely somebody here that needs to free themselves from a toxic situation that they're stuck in. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful, okay? So remember, like, you can break free from any form of control that you feel like you are stuck in, but you have to be willing to leave the uncomfortable, comfortable zone. And I say that from experience. And knowledge is power. And with the world energy here, I definitely feel like many of you have gone through a lot of lessons and you're going to persevere and you have the power because you're showing up as that King of Wands, or else this person is, and they're coming towards you. Whoever it is very solid. They're very determined, and somebody's going to do something that they normally wouldn't do. And it's to free themselves and to free you and to come together in this very deep spiritual bond, which is also, by the way, from what I'm seeing here, whether it's somebody new or whether it's somebody that, you know, you've known before, either way, you're going towards your sun, your success, your happiness, your growth, your peace, everything you could ever want. This is beautiful. I love this. So hit that thumbs up to claim all this positive blessings. I don't see anything negative here. I see somebody being very careful, very smart, and very determined. And it's a beautiful thing. So with much love and light, I will see you all again next time. Again, don't forget to click on Shacy Tarot and click on the other playlists and go check out whatever it is you so wish. I wish you much love, much light. I will see you all again approximately a week. Bye for now.